Hello everyone, my name is Justin Peavey, host of the wonderful Recap of Oz, which is currently streaming on all major podcast platforms as well as here on the OzConnection on YouTube. I am, of course, a lifelong fan of the 1939 MGM film, The Wizard of Oz. Since it's my favorite movie of all time, we had to constantly buy new copies of the movie because I kept wearing out the video cassettes and DVDs that we had. I even remember how excited I was that Christmas morning when I got my very first DVD copy. Over the years, I have seen many home video re-releases of this film, mostly to commemorate the significant anniversaries. My friend Colin actually released an unboxing video of the 80th anniversary box set that was released in the UK in 2019. That video was uploaded here on the OzConnection, and you can get to it using the link in the description. I am not based in the UK, and therefore I don't have access to this specific release, but I recently purchased the 75th Anniversary Collector's Edition. I was actually delighted to find that it was sent to me unopened in its original shrink wrap. So I thought it would be interesting to record my own unboxing video. Now before I do that, I actually want to go over the past releases and see how they compare to the newest addition to my Oz collection. This is the 3-disc collector's edition which I bought when I was young, and you can see it's been dinged up quite a bit. In 2005, Warner Home Video released a new, digitally restored version of the film on DVD. This came in the form of a 2-disc special edition and this 3-disc collector's edition. The latter features 13 hours of bonus features and reproductions of material from the original 1939 release, some of which had never been seen by the general public before. Before I dive into the physical extras this edition has to offer, I'd like to go over the bonus features, and there are quite a few of them. They include a commentary track by Oz historian John Fricke, which featured archival audio snippets featuring cast and crew members and their relatives. Disc 1 also includes an abridged storybook version of the movie's source material, L. Frank Baum's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, narrated by Angela Lansbury, a featurette on the film's restoration, and a cast profile gallery. Disc 2 features a 1990 documentary called The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, The Making of a Movie Classic. It was meant to commemorate the film's 50th anniversary and was hosted by Angela Lansbury. Several other featurettes discuss the film's legacy and memories from the set retold by surviving cast members. There are loads of other goodies here: personal video recordings made by one of the film's composers, Harold Arlen, outtakes and deleted scenes, most of them consisting of the surviving audio, VFX tests, theatrical trailers and film stills, excerpts from the animated 1967 ABC segments entitled Off to See the Wizard, and an audio vault with radio broadcasts, unedited musical numbers, and other rare media. The third disc is dedicated to L. Frank Baum, featuring a documentary entitled The Man Behind the Curtain, and 5 earlier adaptations of his books. These include 4 silent films from 1910, 1914, and 1925, as well as a cartoon from 1933. With all those extras out of the way, let's look at the portfolios. This collector's treasury is labeled 1939 Kodachrome Portfolio, and features reproductions of 10 publicity stills restored in full color from their original negatives. The second collector's treasury is labeled 1939 Promotional Portfolio. First up, we have a reproduction of a souvenir program from the film's premiere at Grauman's Chinese Theater, which took place on August 15, 1939. This is an MGM studio newsletter featuring promotional material celebrating the film's release. Photoplay Studies, an educational guide honoring the film. A sheet featuring 7 studio-designed movie posters. And finally, a facsimile of the MGM studio invitation to the film's premiere and a newly designed theater ticket. In the fall of 2009, The Wizard of Oz was released on Blu-ray for the very first time to commemorate the film's 70th anniversary. It was digitally remastered again, but mainly contains the same bonus features from the 2005 release. However, there are a few new highlights. These include The Dreamer of Oz, a made-for-television biopic from 1990 revolving around the life of L. Frank Baum, a new documentary about one of the film's directors entitled Victor Fleming, Master Craftsman, a featurette focusing on 7 of the surviving Munchkin actors, 2 silent films from 1914, and a sing-along track. The Blu-ray version also contained a 6-hour documentary entitled MGM, When the Lion Roars. As for the physical bonuses, we have a reprint of the original film's budget. Behind the Curtain of Production 1060, a 52-page coffee table book with material gathered by John Fricke. A reproduction of the film's campaign book from the year of its release. A 70th anniversary Wizard of Oz watch. I purchased a pre-owned box set with only the collectibles inside, so the case with the DVD and Blu-ray would actually be much different than this. But this was a standard 2-disc DVD edition that was released the same year and has some of the same bonus features. This box set also comes with a digital copy of the film and hologram cards depicting the 4 main characters. Before I get to the box set, the main event, I want to quickly go over the 75th anniversary companion book, which was written by Jay Scarfone and William Stillman. It was published in 2013 and is a lovely visual resource for the making of the film. It does of course feature extra memorabilia, a vintage-looking bookmark, a reproduction of the Wicked Witch of the East's death certificate, as seen in the movie. Fun fact, the date of death listed here is May 6, 1938, which is the 19th anniversary of L. Frank Baum's passing. A reprint of a vintage poster. Certificates of the gifts presented by the Wizard of Oz. They are presented to the film's characters and include the wizard's lines as they are spoken in the movie when he presents them. Another reprint of a film poster. The Oz Herald, which I believe was made only for this book release, but don't quote me on that, I've just never seen it before this book was given to me. A book of posters and lobby cards. A promotional still from the film with some very curious colorizations. And these 7 portraits of the film's main characters. The book also includes this cardboard frame in case you would like to have a picture of Dorothy on your desk at home. The 75th anniversary was a big celebration. It was so highly anticipated that Warner Home Video released this collector's edition an entire year early in 2013. All of the digital features are the same as the 2009 release, but this set features a brand new documentary about the making of the film. It also includes the 3D version of the movie, which premiered in the summer of 2013 for 1 week only during Hollywood's 3D craze. I don't own a 3D compatible TV, but I have heard that the 3D conversion is excellent. The real appeal of this release is the physical bonuses, starting with a 48-page photo book. We also have a frameable map of the land of Oz. The borders of the 4 countries do seem fairly accurate to the books, but it has been redesigned to coincide with the look of the film instead of reflecting the map in the Oz books. Here we have a frameable photo card, and on the reverse, an advertisement for the 75th anniversary companion book, which we took a look at earlier. A beautifully designed journal, the end papers featuring a collage of several posters from the film's many theatrical releases. The 5-disc Blu-ray and DVD set. A set of 3 pins with the Scarecrow's diploma, the Tin Man's heart, and the Lion's Medal of Courage, courtesy of the Noble Collection. Now, it seems as if this specific set was purchased from Costco because a CD copy of the film soundtrack is also included here. This, of course, was a Costco exclusive. Alternatively, if you purchased this set on Amazon, you would have received a flash drive resembling the Wicked Witch of the East's legs. Last but not least, we have a small Ruby Slippers sparkly water globe. Until I opened this, I had no idea that it actually lit up, which is just so cute. All of these releases are very different from each other, but mainly in the physical bonuses they have to offer. But they are all incredibly well put together, and they honor this iconic film so well. Of course, I'd like to know your thoughts. Do you own any of these DVDs or Blu-rays? Which one is your favorite? And if I didn't cover it, then what is a release that you enjoy and why? I hope you enjoyed this video, because I certainly loved making it. Of course, this is an OzConnection exclusive brought to you by the wonderful Recap of Oz. At the time this video is completed, the first 8 episodes are currently streaming on all major podcast platforms. That include Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and many more. The show is also hosted here by the OzConnection on YouTube. As of now, I am covering the 14 original Oz books written by L. Frank Baum, but in the future I hope to look at some more Oz books, as well as covering some of their respective adaptations on the stage and screen. If you want to get to know me a little more, or if you want some updates on the podcast, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook using the handle OzRecap. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the OzConnection.